Hey guys, Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Today's video, we are gonna fire up the brand new Weber Spirit and we are gonna cook some amazing grilled skirt steak today. Not a lot on the counter because this is one of those recipes that is low ingredients, but high reward and definitely high flavor. So let's dig in and talk a little bit about ingredients next and show you what we have. And then, let's get cooking. Okay, ingredients today, super simple. That's what we said because it's low ingredients, high reward. So we're starting with 2 pounds of choice beef skirt steak. We're gonna show you how to prep that here in just a second. I'm using Grilling with Dad's all-purpose rub. That's gonna give this a really nice flavor. And then found this at my local Ace as well, some Graza oil. Now, key to this whole thing, sharp knife. So let's dig in here and get a little bit of prep work done and show you how we get this all ready for the grill. First things first, let's get that out of the package and lay it out on the board. And you can see that we definitely have some trimming to do, but look at this. We also have a big piece of skirt steak. So what I like to do first is I'm actually gonna cut these into 3 sections. So let's make 2 quick little cuts here and get those trimmed up into 3 sections. This is gonna grill much easier. Now, we'll come back in here and show you how we get this all cleaned up, trimmed, and ready to go. Here is one of the pieces that we trimmed, and now you can see we've got some fat, some connective tissue, so I kind of like to just separate with the knife easily what will just kind of fall off, right? Like maybe there's a seam and I can just lightly kind of separate that without really having to cut, maybe a tiny cut here and there, but I'm checking to make sure that this is fat and not connective tissue or silver skin as they call it, but here is some. And what I'm doing is just getting under that a little bit and trimming some of that off like that. And then I'll keep going through on the top and the bottom to get this thing all trimmed up. But want to get it trimmed for sure because that silver skin is not something delicious that we want to have on our steak. So let me get this top side finished. We'll flip it over and show you what we do on the back side next. Okay, so this is the top side. Look at that. We got it all nice and trim. This is just some fat. I'm gonna leave that, but we're gonna go ahead and flip it to the back side. Look at that. We've got some more connective tissue here. So we'll now go ahead and get the back trimmed up as well. There are times where you can buy this trimmed, but for the most part, it's gonna be cheaper and it's really easy to trim it yourself. So you'll probably find it more times than not untrimmed, so you just have a little bit of work to do. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get this finished and the other one's finished, and then we'll come back and show you how we get them all seasoned. Get out of there, man. Right there. Come here. Get out of there. I don't want you on that. No siree. Okay, so before we get started seasoning this, wanted to just point out, you can see the way the muscle fibers are going, right? Or the grain, so to speak. We want to keep that in mind because guess what? We're going to slice against the grain, making this much more tender to eat. So once I identify that, I try to line them all up the same and then we will get at it. So 1 clean hand, 1 dirty hand. Here we go. Light coat of oil on there. Yes, I know that there's some fat on there, but I still like a little bit of oil just to help act as that binder and release agent. And get that all in there, and then we'll hit it with that Grilling with Dad all-purpose rub, super fun rub. As we say, season as light or as heavy as you want. So I'm just gonna hit it with a nice little coat first. And you know what I always like to do? Go in there and just give a little pat, just like that, and then we'll flip it, and we're gonna do the same thing on the back side to get these guys all finished. So again, I got my wet hand and my dry hand. We'll just get that rubbed in a little bit. This is gonna be fantastic. So we'll get this finished, and then it's time to start the grill. I'll see you out at the grill. We're now gonna go ahead and preheat the grill. We're gonna bring it to 500 degrees, and then we're gonna hit and maintain that 500 degrees before we turn on the sear zone. 9 minutes. It took us 9 minutes to hit 500 degrees. So now we'll go ahead and make sure we maintain that 500 degrees for another 5 minutes. Okay, we've got all 3 pieces added. I am keeping the lid open. I am absolutely going to grill lid open because guess what? These are super fast. So I'm gonna let them go for about 2 minutes and then we'll come back and rotate them and get ready to get these things cooked up and ready for whatever dinner we're using them for tonight. Here we are right at the 2-minute mark. Let's go ahead and lift that guy up. Oh man, look at that. Give that a little bit of a rotate so we can get those grill marks, and that looks pretty solid indeed. After that 2 minutes, we are done. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Now, We're gonna go ahead and cook these again to our desired doneness. But I'll tell you what, I'm thinking another 3 to 4 minutes should be perfect. But like I said, we'll cook to your desired doneness. Okay, we're about 2 minutes in on the second side. I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy off because it's pretty small. I think it's done. We'll let the big guys finish up for another couple minutes. After 4 minutes on the second side for a total of 8 minutes cook time, we are done. I'll see you in the kitchen. We're gonna let these rest and then we'll slice into them, give them a check. See you in the kitchen. We gave these about 5 minutes to rest, and I know what you're thinking. Uh-oh, I forgot which way the grain is. How do I figure this out? Well, look at this. If you just go ahead and like pull on it, see how we're pulling on it? Now I know the grains run that way, so I'm gonna turn it and we'll go ahead and slice it like that. They definitely warned me not to do the taste test before the outro in the video because I just get all confused and lose track of where I'm at, but I'll tell you, 8 minutes total cook time, maybe between prep, grill, heat up, cook time. You're looking at dinner in 45 minutes or less, super easy. Great thing about skirt steak, I can use it with some mashed potatoes and maybe my vegetable of the day. I can use it tacos, fajitas, sandwiches, a lot of versatility. And the best part is cook once, eat twice. So I'm gonna use any of the leftovers maybe tomorrow for a salad. Now, stay tuned because coming up, I've got a great video for you. I know what you are thinking. What could I grill with the skirt steak while I'm cooking and get it all done at once? Corn, that's right, grilled corn. That video is coming up next. But in the meantime, I better do quality control number 5. Sorry.